Welcome. How you doing, y'all? Matt. Massa Beers. Here for a little beer mail unboxing. Yeah, I got a little box of beer from the one and only Ralph. The one and only Ralph from Florida. If you don't know who Ralph is, then that is kind of weird. He was the OG king shit of F Mountain. When it came to beer mails, he was the originator of the Shock and Awe beer mail, which was the craziest amount of beer you could possibly send a human. And he doesn't send a lot of beer mails anymore. Why? Because he's doing a lot more with beer than just sending it to this dude. He's actually a brewer at Barrel Monks Brewing. Barrel Monks Brewing is traditionally a Belgian-influenced brewery out of the state of Florida. They actually sent me a package. I believe they sent me a package of beer before Ralph sent me stuff. I don't remember. Clue us in, Ralph. Let me know what's what on the timing of that. But regardless, they sent me some beer. Ralph sent me a ton of beer. And just through his love of beer and just wanting to be involved in the community, be part of that kind of profession, he ended up getting a job there. And now he is a brewer. Not just a brewer, but a brewer that they let do little things here and there. So if you follow the channel closely, you know Ralph has sent a couple of Barrel Monks beers off. Most notably the hoppier versions of stuff that they're letting him kind of mess with. Endless Enigma. I believe we have a new batch of that in here. Actually, I know because he told me. We have some other goodies going on. So let's just dive into it. See what we got going on. I don't want to sit here and dilly-dally because the NFL draft starts in 7 minutes. Or 8 minutes or 9 minutes or whatever it is. Soonish. So let's see what we got floating around in this box. Oh, hopeful deliciousness. Okay. Oh. Okay, nice. Kapow! This has to be the Endless Enigma. I'm actually going to bring up while I'm here what Ralph told me about this beer, because he said that the cans actually are they're older cans, so they have a little bit of kind of misinformation on them. So we'll see what's what. These are all the same. I'm not going to unwrap them. This is the Enigmas. Ah, little comment. Bentley Goodwin says, "Who's your team?" I'm referring to the NFL draft. My team is not going to draft today. They're going to draft 1 draft pick tomorrow, and then 2 on Saturday, or 3 on Saturday, right? Yeah, and that is the Miami Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan. So we traded away all our picks. But here we go. We got the Endless Enigma. It says 5 years of research, 5 years of tweaking, 5 years of delicious but not quite right. The can in your hand is a result of obsession to perfectively blend a big fruity Belgian yeast strain with a chewy, juicy hops. And I guess is the slight variance on this. Let me go into my messages. I'll let you guys know what's going on. Oh. I got a Facebook. I forgot you wrote me via Facebook. Ah, Craig, what's going on, homie? Hope everything is well. Where we got? So he said they just use kind of like a bizarro English version of a Chico yeast for this, or London 3, sorry. So that's the difference on this. So it's basically their kind of IPA, their hazy IPA, and I'm really curious to see how this one comes off. As you would notice here, that'd be a sack of 3 cans, so 4 cans. Keith, some of these are going to my buddy Keith too. So Keith, if you watch this, I have beers for you. So that would be the first one up. The second one up. These all look the same. So I think I know what I got, but I'm just trying to. Okay, so I'm getting another sack of that, and then let me just grab the other one, so then we can do them all. We can just talk about them while we're sitting here. Okay, there we go. Sack of beers down. So this one I pulled out is their Blood Orange Bliss. As you can see there, this is a sour ale with blood orange. On the back here it says, the citrus bliss inside this can is bursting with a tangy tropical flavor, sweet, tart, and salty in all the right places. Blood Orange Bliss strikes the right balance for those who like a little pucker in their lives. Let's see. Yeah, dig on that. There you go. Yeah, lovely little tart action in number 3. tree would be their Monk in the Park Dark Strong Ale. I mean, that's kind of what I know barrel monks to be, kind of those big kind of Belgian roots. And he said this is actually like a quad stout hybrid. On the back here it says, originally brewed way back in 2016 as a one-off, this deliciously dark ale gained a bit of a cult following, with fans feverishly requesting its return. Conceived as a hybrid of a roasty imperial stout and a fruity Belgian-style quadruple, Monk in the Park is full of intense malt flavor and decadent yeasty esters. As the bottles of 2016 version are still tasting great all these years later, we anticipate this batch will age gracefully. You chose wisely. Think of that old dude from Indiana Jones, Last Crusade. Hyper fresh. This can is 6 days old. This can is fresh. It's a little bit over a month old, and this be same. The can is on the same dates. So you're talking about 6 days old. So thank you very much, Ralph, for sending these off. Very cool. Very awesome of you. Been looking forward to trying some of the new concoction you have going on, and always love me a little bit of variance when it comes to what and what. So there you go. Quick and sweet. 4 minutes to draft. So I got a couple. It's chat. If you haven't watched my beer review I posted yesterday, go watch it. It's hilarious. You'll find it funny because something happens. I'm not going to spoil it. 4,000 beer reviews. Say what, son? I am currently sitting at, and my count is probably wrong, I'm probably at 4,000 beer reviews already, but as far as my numbering system goes, I am 5 reviews away from 4,000 beer reviews. That's insane. It's insanity. So keep an eye out for that. 4K, baby. That's how we're doing. And Massive Home Base is coming along really, really nice. I actually made I made kind of like a, oh, really? Craig said he tried to say homie, but it got blocked. Like, that's a negative word. Whatever. Massive Home Base come along really, really well. I have all the wiring done. I mean, you've seen a couple of the videos. All the wiring, well, minus a couple things I want to kind of add on last second. And I have all the insulation, all the sheetrock, all that stuff. I gotta wait for my power to be done because I don't want to close up the walls until I make sure everything's hooked up as far as the sub panel goes. And I really this week I kind of did all the dirty work, literally digging an additional trench that I needed to kind of finish the trench for it. I had to do it by hand because I knew there was wires on the ground and I didn't want to have the backhoe dig the trench there. So I managed to dig that this week, and I had all the cabling run through my barn and exiting the barn through an LB and spray foam that up and get all that stuff. So really all I have to do is put the remainder of my cabling for my sub panel in the conduit and run it into the shed, which is what I'm going to do this weekend. I'll probably do a little bit tomorrow. I have an appointment with my kiddo tomorrow, but I also not sure how the appointment's going to go, so I took a half day from work. So I'm only working until about noon tomorrow, and then I'll probably bang out some of that and hopefully, honestly, get the electrical insulation and start sheetrocking by Sunday. That's when the magic starts happening. That's when we actually can start, planning stuff, get it all painted, make it look all nice, and just kind of make it the cat's meow, as you were. So, yeah. Other than that, big news today. I don't know, both of you probably haven't seen, especially from overseas. All About Beer magazine is making, or All About Beer in general is making a return. All About Beer is one of the seminal beer magazines and publications in the world. A lot of stuff been around since I believe the 70s. Michael Jackson did a bunch of stuff for it over the years, and they kind of went in default a couple of years ago. And my good friend John Hall, who's the writer, and Andy Crouch, who's another writer, they have their own. They started their own kind of media team called The Beer Edge. They've been running that for a couple years now. They actually bought the rights to All About Beer magazine, so that's coming back, which is pretty awesome. So go check that out. It's probably one of the best. It was always one of the better publications when it came to everything beer. But now, with those guys at the helm, it's just going to be even better. So, yeah, that's that. Just gonna read what's left of the comments. I'm gonna leave because I want to watch draft. Let's see. Beer and Mark said, "Hey Matt, I'm drinking a Moustratel Spock, a pastry stout, 12 ABV. How is life? Life is good, brother. I have a kid who's awesome. I got beer. I got friends. I got my wife. Everything's pretty coming up roses, man. So there you go. Unboxing over. Keith, I have some of these for you. So, and I have that one beer, the Mullen beer for you too. So I got beer for you. So if you don't see this, I'll reach out to you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Thank you very much, Ralph, for sending these off. Can't wait to review these. Hopefully you're enjoying some good beer right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers, y'all.